Hi, this is Lenny with Kevin in the classroom here at Powder by the Pound, and we're doing a little exit interview with one of our students here today. Kevin spent 4 days with us at our class training, and we're going to ask him a few questions to see how he did here and what he thinks about us and everything. It's like, welcome to Nolensville, Kevin.
Oh, appreciate it.
Choosing us. It's a good time. Well, we'll get right to it so we don't take everybody's day up. But just real quick, how did you find us?
Pretty interesting. The equipment that I purchased was all used, and it was all the Spectracoat stuff. And the gentleman that I purchased it from said he bought all of his powder from you guys, and he suggested if I buy from anybody, you guys. And then towards the end of our deal, he'd actually mentioned, if I have any questions, contact him. But he said, hey, they offer a training course.
Sure.
So I thought, hey, being new to this whole thing, makes sense to spend a little money up front, save money down the road, come down here and
you want to be a
learn
truck
the
driver,
basics.
you got to go to truck driving school, right?
Exactly.
There you go. All right. Okay, cool. So you did some online research, you talked to your buddy, and you had a look around, and it worked out for you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good stuff. Okay, what did you like about the class? I mean, that's a big question, but there's probably lots of different things.
Yeah.
I mean, you got anything that stands out?
I think everything, is very valuable, but going over the basics, from the very start of prep to, or just the theory behind how everything works. Yeah. And then, going over the tricky areas, where you get the Faraday effect and that sort of thing, and,
This is nice.
and, how to work through those, and
Sure.
that's good.
It's okay. We can take calls while we're doing videos. We're real people. We all have phones in our pockets.
Right.
No problem with that. It's not okay. Well, yeah. I noticed you guys did some work on that right there.
Yeah.
This is one of the pieces that we use to teach back ionization problems and multi-code skills, and actually, custom work.
Yeah, that was very cool, because that's what I'm really interested in, is doing more custom pieces like this. So
this is pretty slick. You guys came up with a new idea here with the green and the orange, and we're going to experiment with that more, which is a lot of fun. I mean, we get to meet a lot of people here and do that, and it's a good thing. But it looks like you did a good part here. We came up with some new ideas, and that's what, 3 coats of powder on that thing?
Yep.
And then learned how to stay away from the back ionization programs that can occur with something like that when you're working it real hard, a lot back into the oven booth.
Yep.
All right, good stuff. Let's see. Well, while you were here, you got a chance to use our Spectracoat gun systems. How'd you find them? Did you like them? Dislike them? You got something you want to add with them?
It was my first time ever touching a powder coating gun.
Yeah.
And again, that's part of the reason why I came here, because that's the brand of gun that I'm going to have and use. So,
right on.
So I thought, hey, why not get trained in what you're going to use? So
excellent. Okay.
They seem to work awesome. So I'm excited to get home and start using mine.
That's awesome. So you're taking some home with you today?
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Let's see. We got one more question here, and this is kind of broad about your whole training here. When you get back to the house and you're spending time back there with your friends and your workmates and doing your powder coating thing, they're going to be asking you about your experience here. What do you think you might share with them about your experience with us?
Besides that, everybody's been great to work with here. I mean, pretty laid back, and just the amount of knowledge that you guys have and are willing to share with people, I think is great. And being able to go back and not start, fresh and from nothing. I've got a little base of knowledge of where to start and expand from. So
yeah, excellent.
So I think just having that that little edge over someone else, I think that's a good thing.
Right on. And you guys did a lot of good work here this week. And this stuff looks good. Well, I'm glad you came down here and spent some time with us to learn how to do this stuff, as we try really hard to make sure that everybody gets the best information possible as soon as they can, so they can get forward with their powder coating, whatever they want to do, make money or just have fun. We want to make sure that they got it right. So, I'm really glad that you decided to come by and spend some time with us and Paul and in our class here in Nolensville, Tennessee. So, thanks again, Kevin, and check in.
You'll be hearing from me.
Great stuff. All right, thanks, man.
Thanks.